Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Russell Westbrook out there with Malik Monk. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Marc Gasol. And it's Davis in at the 4 spot. And for Baltimore, we've got Murray. Durant is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's LeBron James, and it's Kobe in at the 2. So Baltimore wins the tip. Westbrook against Murray. From deep three-point range, buries the long-range jumper.
The rhythm, the timing. When Murray is in sync, that pull-up jumper is a thing of beauty. And you talk to Murray, he said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Now here's Davis. James with it. He's picked up by KD. Back to James. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Baltimore. It's a three-point game. Beyond the arc. And Baltimore hits again from deep. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Westbrook passes to LeBron. Wants to get it to Westbrook and does. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the deep. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Timeout away team.
The Lakers making a switch here. Bazemore's checked in. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Outside Westbrook. And the Lakers with another miss. Baltimore on offense. 11 unanswered points for him. James kicks to Durant. For 3, Murray. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Murray's gone 3 for 3 from deep so far. Perfect. It's Davis on the wing. There's the 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Yet another big man who's added the range. AD is now deadly from all 3 levels.
And Murray, here we go. James wide open. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here is Davis to the paint. And that one's good. James.
Great pass. We talk about AD's guard-like skills. That includes his floor vision.
Cranes the three-pointer. Murray's got 14 points for the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Los Angeles trails by 15. Here's James. Lays it up and banks it in.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
KD looking around. Kicks it out to LeBron. Outside, Kobe. Three-pointer. And it's Murray. That time the assist from Kobe. 17 points in the game.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for LeBron. Ellington comes in for Monk. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. Davis with it. Out guarded by Murray. Anthony, the pass to Ellington. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Los Angeles trails by 19. And there's the pass to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
The flush from Anthony Davis. 2 very loud points.
Baltimore on offense. Kicks it out to Giannis. Drills the three-pointer.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
And Nunn has got the ball here for the Lakers. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Davis. Over onto Kumbo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Gotta be careful how you guard Davis. Given his size, he uses it to absorb contact.
And he makes the first. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Baltimore leading by 19 to the middle. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
One more for the highlight reel. KD with the skyscraper.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Nunn. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Ellington kicks to Nunn. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attack.
Marc Gasol's checked in for Davis. And he nails the third. 23 seconds left to play in the first. Murray kicks to Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now, here's Bazemore. Over in the corner, Gasol. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
With capacity at 7-1 to just survey the floor, you're not going to impede Gasol's vision.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Baltimore. He's raised his three-point total to 6 now. That adds up to a lot of points from beyond the arc. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Baltimore.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Timeout, home team.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Los Angeles. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got LeBron James. Antetokounmpo is out there with Durant. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Bryant in at the 2-guard spot. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Ellington finds Ariza. Down low, here's Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
When you're 7-1, that rim's not far out of reach.
Baltimore leading by 20. And here's Bryant for 3. It's rebounded by Gasol. Here's Los Angeles now. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
And the Lakers with some changes. Howard comes in for Marc Gasol. And James subbed in for Trevor Ariza. Back to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
On the wing, Kobe from past the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bryant's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Baltimore.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And here is Los Angeles now. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Howard. That shot no good. And Baltimore going the other way now. Pass to Murray. Baltimore moving that ball around. Was shot by Kobe, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul, still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Davis is checked in for the Lakers. And they double up Davis. On the wing, Ellington. Outside Westbrook. Here's Davis. No good off the back of the rim.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And here's Kobe from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And stolen by Murray. Here's LeBron. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
And here is Los Angeles now. Ellington the pass to Davis. Off the run. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
2 minutes remaining.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers with some changes. Anthony's checked in for James. Ken Bazemore comes in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Monk. And here's Los Angeles. Westbrook kicks to Davis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. They recover it. Back to Westbrook. Shoots a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
And it's Bryant in the corner. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Timeout called the Lakers. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
for Baltimore. Vucevic checked in for Antetokounmpo. Brandon Ingram comes in for Kevin Durant. Kyle Korver is checked in for James. And Murray subbed in for Kobe. Closing in on 4 minutes play here in the second quarter. Bazemore, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Murray against Westbrook. Now Murray, who's got 20. Here's the triple. Rebound the Lakers. Nunn passes to Westbrook. Bazemore, and the dunk by Bazemore.
And the long arm and explosiveness of Bazemore make him a factor above the rim.
And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Murray. Murray's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's the Lakers with it. 44 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Bazemore, and the slam dunk by Bazemore.
Kent Bazemore, very limber, attacking the rim. He's an athlete.
Baltimore leading by 23. Murray surveying the D. Ingram setting a pick for Murray. Inside, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the half. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. Bazemore passes to Westbrook. Almost, but it rolls out. Ingram dishes to Murray. Lets it go with a 3. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
And so it's Baltimore in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Westbrook with it, taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Marc Gasol, Russell Westbrook out there with Monk, and there's Davis, and it's Ellington in at the small forward spot. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Ball goes to the away team.
Westbrook against Murray. Rejected by Ingram.
With that 7'3" wingspan, Brandon Ingram is having no trouble getting to that shot.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Ingram comes with the double team. Here's Gasol, and the layup falls.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together. Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
And they double up Davis. Knocked loose to the inside. Monk. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Bazemore's checked in. That'll be a 5-second call.
And that's turnover number 2 on the game. Doing a nice job in terms of ball control.
Here's Davis. No good on that one. Great D that time from Vucevic. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
That's going to go back the other direction. They played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And, Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
Just a sloppy quarter of basketball. Turnovers now becoming an issue.
Passes it to Gasol. Launches a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They can call for the 5-second violation. Some changes for the Lakers. Horton Tucker's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Inside, here's Gasol. And that one drops for him. 9 points for Marc Gasol.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, just fighting an uphill battle. The turnovers forcing them to lose ground.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Ellington comes in for Horton Tucker. Pass to Nunn. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Nunn's got 6 points.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
I don't get it. He was so efficient in the first half. 0 turnovers. But since the break, he's been a disaster.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Wayne Ellington. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here's Korver. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And here's the Lakers. Good momentum, 14 straight points. There's the pass to Howard. Back to Nunn. Lakers passing it around. Bazemore for three. Knocks down the three ball. He's got 10.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Kent Bazemore. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Ellington finds Monk. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Kendrick Nunn at the line for 1.
What's up?
Kent Bazemore is checked in for the Lakers.
Kent Bazemore.
James outside. Here's the three. It's good, and the Baltimore lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Monk. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Murray. He's got 23, and that's going to be a turnover. They call for 8 seconds.
And they were perfect turnover-wise in the first half, but it's all gone downhill from there in this second.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Now, here's Nunn. He has 7. Shot from 12. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for Los Angeles. And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, and he's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Checking in for the
second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Kent Bazemore comes in for Wayne Ellington. Feeds to Monk. Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Yeah, third turnover of the quarter, and he has got to value that basketball more.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for Kent Bazemore. Pass to Anthony. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Anthony's got his second bucket.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Some changes for the Lakers. Kent Bazemore comes in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Monk. .59 seconds left in the third quarter. Nunn wide open. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Nunn's got 10 points.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ellington's checked in. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Back to none. Again, the Lakers.
They are just killing them on the interior.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Kent Bazemore is checked in for the Lakers. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Westbrook can't get it to go.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
Some changes for the Lakers. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Anthony. And Ellington is subbed in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Nunn kicks to Westbrook. Ariza outside. Left side Westbrook for the lead. Buries it from three-point range. Westbrook's got the lead up to 3 now. It's for Los Angeles.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And the turnovers will kill you. I mean, that's been their undoing thus far.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Ball goes to the away team.
The Lakers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
None. One shot.
One shot.
Checking in for the The away team, Kent Bazemore.
Dunn looking around and stolen by Murray. It'll count. Oh my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
Coaches always talk about closing quarters strong. Can't do it much better than that.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Lakers lead by 1. And we'll be back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. Fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Baltimore, Vucevic is out there with Ingram. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Murray in at the point. Monk, no one around him. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
3 points.
Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game. Outside for Murray. And Baltimore hits on him from deep.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
And it's the Lakers ball. Trailing by 2. Again, Los Angeles.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
In the corner, Murray with it. And Baltimore hits on him from deep.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. Ken Bazemore comes in for Wayne Ellington.
Anthony Davis. Ken Bazemore.
Los Angeles trails by 3. Davis, the pass to Westbrook. In the corner, it's James. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Here's Westbrook. The feed now to Bazemore. It's stolen by Vucevic.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
For 3, Murray. No good on that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
Vucevic with the block. Davis against Murray. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Now it's a 5-point Baltimore lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Baltimore?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Baltimore leading by 5. Outside for Murray. Nailed from 3-point land.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And a new group getting ready for Baltimore. On Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Vucevic. Kevin Durant comes in for Brandon Ingram. James checked in for Kyle Korver. That's Bryant in for Murray. And then for the Lakers, Carmelo Anthony comes in for James. And Ellington is subbed in for Kent Bazemore. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He said, hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's LeBron. The offensive rebound. Outside, Kobe puts up a three. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's a 13-point game. Baltimore on offense. They're on a 19-5 run here. Murray finds Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Los Angeles trails by 16. Floats it up for Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Baltimore with the ball. 1:10 left in the game. Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
This has been flat out a dominant performance. They earned this victory all the way.
For three, Westbrook, good on the triple.
And so difficult to defend. When Westbrook is hurting you off the bounce, he's hurting you off the catch.
Murray against Westbrook. Outside Bryant, lets it go from deep. And Baltimore hits on him from deep.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It's empowering to play with LeBron because if you get open, he will find you.
And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 18. Passes to Carmelo. Pulls from the top of the key. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now Westbrook in the corner. It's Monk from the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. From deep three-point range, Bryant can't get it to go.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And so it's Baltimore with the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen.
We would like to thank all fans for making it out to tonight's event. Please exit the building carefully and drive home safely.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Bryant is out there with Murray. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Durant. And it's James in at the 3. And for Phoenix, up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Paul, and the wide-open shot from Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
And Bryant gets it to go.
Three-point field goal.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Ayton. To the middle. Here's Crowder. That shot misses. And Baltimore going the other way now. Murray, the pass to Kobe. Nice shot from the wing.
Kobe Bryant.
Bryant's got 5 now.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And Ayton gets double teamed. That's good from Booker on the assist by Ayton.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Suns on offense. It's a 3-point game.
Blocking foul called on Devin Booker. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Murray against Paul. Murray kicks to Bryant. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Devin Booker.
Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Bryant's gotten all of his 3s to drop for him. 3 for 3. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Crowder comes it in.
That's a terrific pass. Ayton, with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time.
A 3 from Bryant, and Baltimore hits again from deep.
Three-point field
And it just
goal.
seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now Ayton. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
Big group substitution here for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Smith comes in for Crowder. Landry Shamet's checked in for Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. And it's McGee with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. Defense is just not there.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
In the first.
Phoenix trails by 8. Here's Bridges. Right through the D for the layup. McGee's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Murray surveying the D. A three from Bryant. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
3-point field goal.
Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they got to talk about it quickly.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Nader comes in for Bridges. Here's Johnson. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by LeBron. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Baltimore leading by 9. Murray kicks to Kobe.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going.
Payne's shot is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
It's good from long range. Bryant's got 23.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns, trailing by 10. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Here's the Suns with the ball. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Strong to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Into the lineup for your home team, Dario Saric.
12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Shamet. That three off the mark. Gets it off. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Baltimore leads by 12. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Baltimore.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Baltimore, they've got Bryant. Antetokounmpo out there with Durant. Then there's Murray. And it's LeBron in at the three. Andre Ayton's checked in for Dario Saric. Phoenix trails by 15.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right. His feel for the game is outstanding.
And it's the Suns' ball. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul for Baltimore. Olajuwon's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Lucas comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Leonard in for James.
Maurice Lucas. Kawhi Leonard.
And stolen by Murray. Ball against Leonard. He kicks to Lucas. Baltimore moving that ball around. And here's Kobe for three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Kobe's got 38 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Olajuwon with the block.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
And Bryant gets it to go.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's Ayton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run. By Baltimore.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Murray. Back to Bryant. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Kobe's got 43 points.
And, you know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat. and he's squeezing hard.
Booker at the elbow. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes. Booker shooting off the vert.
Baltimore on offense. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Outside for Kobe. Connects from three-point range. Bryant's got 46 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Down low, Bridges. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Lucas. Lets the three fly, and there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Murray.
Field goal.
Bryant's got 49 points in the game. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Kicks it out to Booker. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Al Paul following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Hands it from downtown. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Murray the pass to Bryant. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Bryant's got 52 points. And Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Shots good by Kobe.
Three-point field goal.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Leonard with the steal, and it's Baltimore on the break. Pulls up for three. Another three from Kobe. Bryant's got 58.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Sinks the three-pointer.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Bridges against Leonard. Elijah Wan with the block. Murray the pass to Kobe. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself. A matchup nightmare.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Booker in the corner. Looking to end the run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first
An
personal
accurate
foul.
shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
And here is Murray for three. Kobe, good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. Both free throws good from Booker. That will count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Baltimore going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And as we we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Leonard against Bridges. Count it. 19 points for Devin Booker.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
The 3 from Bryant. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
3-point field
He's
goal.
cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up.